Hello and welcome to A Pint of Cthulhu. We have our very first returning creator who is actually running their game. Now it has fully been released. That is Jerod, who made the incredible game HonourBound that we tested. I honestly don't remember how long ago now. It must have been about a year or so.
Yeah, I think it was about a year.
Because it didn't take that long to come out, in all fairness. And of course, we have someone that we have interviewed before and we have tried to play games with, but failed to ever get much further than the first session with Sean. Thank you for joining us.
No worries. Thank you very much for having me back. I am stoked and excited to get stuck in.
And of course, my trusty co host, Jay.
Yep, back as usual.
Oh, yes. So, Jared, describe our scene and watch us get more and more confused as time goes on, because no doubt we're all going to have forgotten what you've said.
Oh, perfect. uh, we are going to be doing an escapade for Honorbound. It's one of the two ways you can do it. An adventure is a little bit long form. This is the jump in. So we're going to start you right in the middle of it. You are in the hub of the St. Thomas Catacombs. The walls are lined with skeletons for those who fought in the final war to overthrow the company men. Rivulets of water are leaking from the roof and down crumbling pillars. Your party is surrounded on all sides by the barrels of military-issued mag rifles fitted with laser bayonets. The insignia on the lapels marks them as members of the Steeljaw Legion. The leader, a frenetic man with red skin and horns and so much lace sleevings, demands the return of the heart engine, which you've just stolen from their factory. He gives you the command to cut you down if you don't immediately hand it over. He snarls and spits his orders, staring you down. Okay. Who had the heart engine?
So we have a bounty hunter, an operator, and a stitcher, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Who was carrying the... So I'm going to be giving you prompts and decisions here. Who would be carrying the heart engine?
I think I would, because I don't think Baronessa would want to fight. So hands full, you know, if you should have to shoot them, I mean, oh, what messy business.
Perfect.
But I hope this
Can
is
you describe your character, and then I will give you a prompt and then a difficulty scale.
Oh dear. My character is the Dark Baronessa, a incredibly tall, kind of thin creature with four eyes, two big ones and then two little ones on the cheeks, horns, elf ears, and a dramatic billowing vampire-esque cape. They are kind of looking nervously between the Steeljaw Legion and the gang, to their two companions, while holding a giant fucking heart engine, like arm's length. Away
Well,
from them.
that's the problem. You had the heart engine. Thinking back, so it must be small enough because how did the person who let you into the catacombs unknowingly steal the heart engine from you? And what unusual brooch were they wearing?
Ah, yeah, right, I recall. They did ask to see it, and I hate to say this, fellows, but I might have forgotten to get it back off them before we continued on. They did say they would only hold on to it for a minute. It's been more than a minute, so it's not entirely my fault. But I do seem to have lost that drinking.
And what is the symbol that they had on their lapel?
It looked a little bit like a buzzsaw, so they might have taken that to a chop shop. I'm not entirely certain. But
Perfect. I love not they didn't so much as steal it from you as politely asked you for it. And you're like, yeah, sure. All right. In our tension table down here, what scale of difficulty would you like to roll against?
highest.
The
Maximum
absolute highest.
difficulty. Maximum hardness.
All right. Whatever skill and attribute you want to use together to narrate what was part of the heist that you did that put you in danger during the factory heist for the heart engine.
Let me see. I think I was probably the lookout and like tried to distract guards and such who may have been coming on our more action hero-based characters. Sort of nervously like looking around the escape room like, oh, well, nice day, nothing to see here. It's just a normal everyday museum visit.
Okay. So I would go with. So if you're doing lookout, well, you can either do panache or wits, I would think. If you're trying to talk your way out of it, boy, charm in panache. But just for your sake, I want to lean into something that can be a little bit more forgiving for you. Or not. It's up to you. What do you think you were using to create a distraction for your other two companions?
I think that Doc Baronessa is very skilled in getting confrontational people to not want to be near them. So I think what they were doing were like handing out like charity leaflets. Please donate, please. If you would like to help the museum, if you would like to give up some of your hard-earned coin, I would quite like. Just takes a moment. We're looking for volunteers. Just handing out little flyers.
All right, I think this is probably skullduggery. You were trying to be in disguise then. I'm going to go your choice to go either like wits or vigor. They're both have 3, so you're going to get 3 dice. All right, the target number you're trying to beat is 17. So let's go. Remember, you can only keep 2 dice.
So am I going for like panache and skullduggery, right? So that's 2 dice for me, isn't it? Or
I was willing to give you the idea though of using vigor or wits as well. Vigor to really get into the acting part of the thing. Just because I wanted to give you 1 more die.
Sure, I'll take the extra. So it's 3d6, yes.
Yes.
Well, that's a 6 and a 5 is my highest too.
Okay,
Nice.
perfect. So that's 11. You did get a 6, so that means, well, no, not in this case. This is this. So I don't get actually any tension points because we're rolling on this table. Okay. Now, you got an 11. Your target number was 17. All right. So during this, tell me what went bad to suffer 6 points of damage.
Okay. Well, handing out leaflets, 6 points is a lot. It's not just a paper cut. We have maximum 10 health for our dear listeners to know.
Hit my
I
car.
You know what? Yes. Stepped out into the parking lot just a little bit too much, and someone's fucking Ford Sierra just winged right into them.
It's because it was the only person on the street was on the other side of the road.
They crossed because they saw you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, they're trying to chase a poor citizen around with a leaflet. So stay away and just got absolutely winged.
No.
Now, on the plus side, you do start this escapade with 5 saga points. You know how I was telling you there's other things you can do with saga points?
Yep.
You can turn 5 saga points into a unity point at any point in time that you want to.
Okay.
And you can do that just whenever you want to. There you go. All right, perfect. The next person, as you're looking around, let's go with just around the horn. So, Matt, can you describe your character?
Cool. So I'm playing the Sicilia. How do you say that? The colony of bacteria.
Scintillion?
Centillion. There you go. Essentially a living body of mass amounts of bacteria. Currently wearing quite a nice fashionable get-up. Mostly leathers, kind of quite close-fitting for a bacterial colony, I must admit. And a kind of weird mask and a hood, just to kind of, keep the face covered, which wouldn't really be there as much as people would think.
Perfect. And can you tell me why the captain of the Steeljaw Legion is desperate to get the heart engine back, and why is he just a twitch away from violence and being almost impossible to charm?
Now, this heart engine, do we know what it actually does?
You were told by your connector that it's just simply just powers the factory.
So it powers a factory. Okay, so it's going to be something along the lines of... It's the start of some sort of a secondary revolution of some sorts. And this factory is what is basically producing the... Let's just say, like, the atom bomb, as it were, for this scenario. To kind of level the playing field.
Perfect. Yeah, that'd be one of the forbidden technologies, and that this is the heart engine is one of those. Yeah. Oh, I love it. That's really good. All right. Now, in the part of the heist to be able to steal the heart engine, what was your part that was dangerous?
I would like to say I was kind of hacking and sabotaging the alarms to kind of get people to go to the other side of the building rather than the bit that they wanted to be in.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Love it. So, taking a look at your character, you're looking at, the wits and skullduggery.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, perfect. That's going to be 7 dice for you.
Cool. And
Yep. What level do you want me rolling at?
I can't go any lower than max, can I?
I mean,
Go
you
on,
can
then.
if you're
No.
a fucking coward.
No, exactly. I'm not going to be talking shit to. What? Remind me. Scale of 6 then, yeah, or is it 1? Which is the...
Well, yeah. The target number is 17 is what we'll say.
Right, target numbers. Jeez. Okay, so 76. Can I even get 76 on here? No, I can get 6.
You can do 7. You have to
Yes,
roller.
the RD thingy.
There we go. I got a 6 and a 5.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
the
you-
maximum.
2
2
ones,
ones.
Yep. Okay, because this is the roll at the very beginning, we're not doing the rule of 1 and 6.
There.
So, on the plus side, you got an 11. You take 6 points of damage. How did that happen from hacking?
Needless to say, rather than hacking in the regular way of typing away on a keyboard, the bacterial colony goes into a server as such, kind of corrupts from the inside, and instead got flash fried. So it's smelling like burnt yogurt in there at the moment.
Okay, perfect. And we will have to remember that's how hacking works in this world. In HonourBound,
Whoops.
every group's going to be a little bit different, and all the world and the technologies are going to change as people present them for things that become canon. Now, on the plus side, you also start with 5 saga points, which is a lot. That's so good. Let's see if you guys live through the first encounter, though. All right, finally, Sean, can you describe your character?
Yes, yeah. So I am the bounty hunter. Name of Fleece. Oh, wait a minute. Not doing the. Am I doing the name yet?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Fleece Gadogo. I really wanted to say Gadagoo and then just make it like a really 80s, like...
Do it.
Yeah, go for it.
Get it in, get a goo.
But yeah, it's a small... I'm in my mind, they are still very small, kind of like a rocket raccoon size mouse, and on his back he's got like some additional arms as well, holding some blasters, and then he's got his hands free, and then his tail is also holding some sort of modified blaster. I suppose, because I don't think that thing can pull the trigger the same as fingers could. So, yeah, it's been modified so it makes it a little bit easier to use.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it. Now, what do you see in this darkened catacomb? What do you see as an unlikely escape route? In what is currently blocking your way to get to it?
Just due to his size, he he sort of sees the world slightly differently to the tall kids, as it were, and can just sort of see a possible route of ingress may be big enough for him to scurry through to see if there's any way out somewhere else, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure that we're setting the scene right. Crumbling catacombs, skeletons on the wall, surrounded by the Steeljaw Legion. You look over and you see a small hole, basically, like a crevice.
Yeah, so it looks like like to everyone else, it looks like just one of the catacombs has just sort of caved through and sort of just made like a. Instead of it just being all stacked up, it's just sort of turned into a big mound. But there is a little bit of a hole on top.
Perfect. Okay, that only you can scramble through.
Yes, yeah. Everyone else is just taller, whereas, yeah. This is the kind of guy who actually go, I'm hung like an hamster, as so like a human would say, I'm hung like a horse.
Perfect. And during the heist, what dangerous thing did you do to help out? Because you were successful on stealing the heart engine until Doc Baronessa absentmindedly handed over to the person that helped you guys get into the catacombs.
An honest mistake, clearly. It could not have been anything other than that.
Well, to him, he thinks he's trying to get through like some really dangerous kind of driving technique and like trying to save people, but all it actually was, he was stuck in a traffic jam on the way. and so yeah, it.
Wait,
to
did
him,
you hit
just,
Baronessa?
Oh, God. He went through a green light because I got fried in the computer system, not for the place it's supposed to be.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds like a vigor in crew check.
Awesome.
Or a Whitson crew. What were you thinking?
What is the vigor? Yeah, I'm gonna say. Is it vigor and wits? Oh.
Yeah, so it's either going to be wits or vigor, I think, for driving, right? And you were definitely using crew, though, because crew is like, yeah, driving, using mechs or piloting and stuff like that.
Probably
so I suppose
one.
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. Yeah, navigation.
Okay, perfect. 5 dice. Ian, what level do you want to roll on before you roll the dice?
Don't be a bitch.
Peer pressure.
Tell you what, I'm just gonna shoot it straight down the middle. Like, his life is easier to other people because there's just so many of his kind. They don't see death the same kind of way, and so yeah, it's just sort of like, ask me 200 brothers and sisters.
So you want to go for target number 11 or 13?
Let's go with 11.
11, perfect. Yes. All right. So 5 dice.
That is 5 dice. Cool.
Ooh, he's done it.
Perfect. Yeah, you get a 12. So you take 0 damage. Now, I do get to start with 3 tension points, but I don't get to add them to anything else because the other 2, I'm going to be very dated here, YOLO'd it for sure. But you also get to start with 2 saga points.
I mean, if you want to be even more dated, you can go Leroy.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's dead.
Uh-oh.
Dude, this is the worst possible time. Oh no!
He's back again.
As he was just caught thinking back to the heist in the factory, as you're brought back to the moment of, you think maybe even like some of the dust motes are falling from the ceiling as the captain of the guard has just screamed out his order to hand over the engine. What do you do?
Right. He's just gonna. He's gonna try and like just go like all through the not so much the legs, but bob and weave between everyone that's in the way. But it just again it in his mind it looks so much more dramatic. But he's just nobody else is really paying attention to him, just because like he has that kind of appearance that people just don't really pay attention to. And then he's just bobbing and weaving and like parkouring through all the way up as far as he can get.
Okay, perfect. So you're heading for the escape hole, the hidey hole.
Yes, yeah.
Perfect. All right, that's gonna be 6 dice. It's gonna be a default 9. You just got to get a 9.
Right.
And taking a look at the skills here, that's definitely a vigor and explore for athletics. So you've got 6 dice on that.
Cool. So 6.
It's almost as if Doc that he was blending in with the other rats of this place.
But that's not.
I feel like I'm at home, don't I? Yeah. I think I know that one. Jeremy, you owe me 10 quid.
Well, if he doesn't make it, we can pick up another one.
We are most accustomed to this.
That is racist. Only we can say that.
Well, you're the 6th one we've had this week. The rate's quite diabolical.
You must be blamed for at least 2 of those since you stepped on them.
And look, I don't always see where I'm going, and I don't see if short people dying is my fault, okay? If they get in the way, that's their problem.
You don't even hear the end of that sentence as you have nimbly picked between everyone's legs and shot into the hole, looking for a way out. Now, you did roll a 1, so you get another saga point. Okay?
Oh.
As
Okay.
the Steeljaw Legion is just like, oh! Alright. Myriad. Aranessa.
Yes.
You now find yourself one less person in the middle of this. As the captain is about to open fire because he has no idea where the heart engine's at.
Oh, okay. Then Baroness is going to say, well, oh God, Captain Iron Skull, Sir Iron Jaw, Iron something or other. Apologies. You really can't get the help these days. They just run off. But, you know, if you really are after the heart and not just bloody-minded vengeance, you should really go after the person who met us at the catacombs. They went that way. And Baronessa is going to try and use mysticism and command to essentially do, like, power word command from D&D.
Yep, perfect. Yeah, that's 100% how mysticism is supposed to work. So, with Doc Baroness hopping over there. Yeah, that's 6 dice. Now, he is almost apoplectic at this point. I can't even say that word. He's about to pop. There is something driving him a little bit more. So the default in this game is 9, usually, throwing it out there. But he is so animated about this. You got to get a 15 or higher to talk him down.
Okay.
Whilst you're doing that, can I just turn into a puddle of goo and just disappear into the skull line?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you can try and hide, basically. Slip through the cracks. Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to roll 6d6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm needing a 15, so I've got 11 with that. I'll just keep one of the 4s by spending a saga point, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So you've got, you had 11 with just the 2 dice already. Spend one more
5 and
saga
6.
point.
Yep.
Get there. Perfect. I got 1 tension point out of that. You're using your... Actually, tell me what that feels like as you're using the mystical force on them. And it works. It sways him to keep you from pulling the trigger, at least for this second.
I think what happens with Baronessa. When Baronessa does magic, they go from, oh, of course, it's this, it's that, there's always something going wrong, it's whatever, to, like, mirroring someone. So they suddenly, like, from their slumped, kind of lazy, casual posture, go ramrod straight, like the captain is, and then they tilt their head, and his head follows. And their expression goes from their kind of worried expression to utter bloodlust to match the captain's. And then their head straightens again, and the captain's moves with it as their command sort of takes hold and makes him copy them after they copy him.
Oh, I love it. As he's starting to, like, yeah, he definitely is taking his finger off the trigger just for the second. And Myriad, you are just turning into a puddle? Is that what you're going to stick with that plan?
Yep. Basically leaving just enough there to hold the... I want to say the visage, but not the main body worth. Idea would be to go and kind of almost leak behind them, as it were, in case things went bad, and kind of like, you know, shut their weapons off or like take them.
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna actually say that next as well.
You're
See
gonna
if I could
Ant-Man
roll
them.
for falling out on top of him.
Well, there you go. If you fall out and miss, you can land in me.
I love that. I think it's going to be one of two things. It can either be like skullduggery because you're trying to do it sneakily, or I was also thinking maybe athletics could work too. Yeah, what do you think, Marion?
I don't see athletics on here.
That's under the explore vigor.
Oh, right. Oh, yes. No, I'll go for skullduggery. I got more points in that. Sneak, yeah. I'll go for the sneak and whatnot. Kind of almost... I would like to, if possible, see Sean's character hiding in like a hole above, if that's all right with you.
Yeah.
Just give you that kind of... I wouldn't say necessarily a wink, because I don't see how bacterial colony would wink, but... like a plop.
You're going to give him a plop? I think that's considered harassment most places.
Is it one of those ones? Yeah, it's like we've been together long
what?
enough that it's sort of you see that specific sort of bleh of plop, and you just
according
go,
to
I know what you mean,
Joseph,
mate. Yeah.
According to Doc, you've only been with us a few days because you stepped on the rest.
Yeah, but is that all my life to understand that is?
Yeah.
You got a 30
I've known you
lifespan.
since I was born, mate.
We
The
were
other
there for
thing
the
that
birth.
We're
is
breeding
also
him out
in
back.
the book as well is that the way that the Centillians communicate best is just by touching skin, because you have auto-inducers. So what that means is that you can communicate all the information of your life from every single cell to person all in one wave. The problem is, unless you're also a Centillian, you only get a word at a time. But if you're two Centillians standing next to each other, you just instantaneously communicate your whole lives with each other just by
That's
touching.
trauma dump.
Yes, exactly
So
right.
when they touch anyone else other than like their race, it's pretty much like going from broadband to dial-up.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Wow.
So, but I'm going to say that is a 9 difficulty, just the default. I think it's a little bit darker in here, and they're not expecting you to lough off the inside of your body.
Yeah, so that's a 10, 6 and a 4.
Perfect. Okay, and that gives me one more tension point, which is very exciting. Yes, you managed to reach up there. Do you want to communicate something with Fleece?
More along the lines of, if this goes south, prepare for... Well, do we need to even discuss that? I'm sure you're aware.
Okay, so I am going to say I'm still under the sway of it, because you've told the captain basically to stop, right?
Yes, there's someone else you should be hunting down and murdering instead.
Okay, as he tries to shake it off a little bit, and with his pistol, like, who am I supposed to? What? And the rest, three other guards that are with him kind of hesitantly kind of look at each other, not quite sure what they should be doing at this point. What I'll say, you can try and convince him one more way. Now, one thing that I like about this game a lot is that you can never, ever be coerced to do something that you don't want to do.
Oh.
However, you take damage for resisting. So you can do the big heroic, like, surrender! I'll never surrender! But they rolled so high that it just wipes out all your health. You're like, I'll never surrender! And you just go down. But you didn't surrender!
Oh, amazing.
I think so. Baronessa doesn't really have a way out of this without the captain, because they are they appear to be 8 foot tall, and unlike their comrades, neither scurry or able to dissipate themselves. They are a person. They are also a pacifist. So I think they're gonna try and be like, well, of course. Well, he did take the heart. We don't have it anymore. And I'm the only one that can recognize this individual. I don't think you saw him. So unless you want to, I don't know, just kill me and not actually achieve your mission, go back a failure, I guess you have to keep me alive.
What did they look like?
Well, if I tell you, you're going to shoot me. So I don't think I will. I think that's a very bad idea for my health.
Fleece falls on the captain's head.
Okay. I was going to say, he cocks his gun like, I'm going to shoot you either way at this point.
But it's to him, to Fleece, he's like, yeah, like Mission Impossible style. But in actual fact, he lost his grip, fell, and he's just currently just teabag right between the eyes on his, as he's trying to scurry up and catch a grip on top of his
Perfect.
top of the captain's head.
And what I will say here, because Baroness has done such a good job to slow everything down to take a break, is that's going to give you a surprise bonus. I'm going to give you 2 more dice. So I assume you're just attacking him, right? Scratching his head and whatnot.
Yeah, again, completely accidentally, he's fallen. He's panicking to just try not to fall any further. Okay. But in his mind, he is actually just doing the whole kung fu kind of holding onto his ears and kicking his face.
All right, so now this is going to be a we haven't gone over this yet because I wanted to save it for this moment. This is going to be an opposed check. So because you're the aggressor, you're going to keep all your dice first. So let's take a look under the fleece. This is going to be a duel. So you get 6 dice plus 2. You get 8 dice. Because the surprise.
Oh, sorry.
So you can just roll 8 dice in the roll 20. Yeah, there you go.
Sorry,
oh,
just getting used to it.
Boy.
Ouch.
Okay, so you have a 10. Okay.
Oof.
You also, though, gained 1, 2, 3. You gained 3 saga points with all those 1s. All right, you are setting the target number for me to try and beat for the damage. You can spend a saga point to keep a die, and you can do that multiple times. Would you like to do that?
Yes, please. Yeah.
How many
Sorry.
is the question.
I'll do 2, please.
Okay.
I feel like so rich just spending this off the bat, but yeah.
Hey, there's a lot of adventure, and remember, you started with some too, and you just gained a bunch too. So, okay. So then I take a look at my captain in my notes, and I'm like, how many dice does he have? Okay, that's what I'll do. All right, I'm going to roll only 3 dice. Normally I wouldn't tell you that, but oh no. Okay. I got a 7. Even if I spend another tungsten point to keep another die, that'll only get me up to 9. You wipe this guy out. Tell me what that looks like.
So
Nice.
yeah, well, as I said, like he's not like tiny, but he's still quite a bit of a lump, and it's just as he. Even with someone with a strong core, if you're just as a lever by surprise, it's just sort of caught him off balance, and he's just flown backwards, head cracked straight onto another skull kind of thing. You can just see the whole skull shatter as he hits it. You're like, oh, that's a bit of a hefty hit.
Oh, all right. There's 3 other guards standing there in complete surprise.
Whilst that goes on, could I potentially, am I on the ceiling or am I on the floor?
Yes. Because you wanted to have like a kind of a shell thing, right? And then also you're leaking up that way. So I'm seeing you in both places right now. You're really stretched out, though.
Could I drop onto one of them and try and consume them?
Yeah.
Or at least choke them. Fill every orifice of their face.
Oh, that just sounds absolutely gruesome. Just like drowning on dry land in mucus.
Pretty much.
Yeah. If you want to do that, you certainly can.
Okay, what would you say I should roll for that then?
Well, it's going to be another surprise, I think. I don't think they didn't see you starting into that movement anyway. So probably a fight, just a straight up dual vigor if you're trying to physically move your way into their mouth. So it's probably a pretty good number of days, I would guess. Only 5 for you. That's still pretty good.
So 5 dice.
Yep.
Okay, 5d6. Away we go. 16.
All right, so you're at 9 because you automatically keep 2.
Oh,
so
right,
you have
yes,
9.
Could,
you gained a saga point. I gained a tension point. Do you want to spend any saga points to keep more dice?
Yeah, how many can you spend at a time?
As many as you want.
So I'm at 9. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I spend 3 and get up to a 15 using the amorphous, which is +2 to a conflict.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get up to 17.
17 then.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I think using amorphous is pretty self-explanatory. How you're using that already. I only got a 4.
Oh.
These guys aren't. You wipe this person out. They're struggling to breathe while on land at this point. You are now
Consumed from the inside.
Baronessa. You are now standing quite commandingly in front of the 2 other standing guards who were on the precipice of attacking or now are not quite sure what to do. What would you like to do?
Sure. I think Baroness is going to draw themselves up, kind of take on again the mannerisms, kind of like twitch again to stand ramrod straight, take on the mannerisms of their captain, and simply tell them, well, you have a choice now. I'm going to be generous. Flee or die. Your comrades are already gone. Do you want it to be your time to...
Is there a way we could
Try and
both,
intimidate them
me and
into
Shorten,
booking it.
both boost that roll up by chance? Seems as though he's covered in blood and I could just be pulling bones out.
I mean, if it was your turn, you can always aid an ally, right? You guys have already done an action. The doc is going to get bonuses because of what's happened already. So this is going to be a command because you're telling them to flee. Because it's already, you have already established that you have a link to the essence already. Do you want to use that again, or do you want to use just logic of wits, or your charismatic force of personality, or even just physically?
I think maybe Baroness has slightly fully morphs their face to be their captains, but like with a creepily cheery grin for such a severe man.
Jesus. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. So what are we doing with that? Vigor, then? You're intimidating them?
Yeah, I think intimidate works pretty well.
All right. Now, because the other two people have fallen already, I'm going to give you a +1 dice. That gives you 6 dice.
Nice.
You roll first. You're the attacker.
That is 10.
Yes. Would you like to spend anything else? Spend any saga points? Remember, you get 1 for rolling that 1 in there, too.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll spend 1 to keep the 4. So make it 14.
Okay.
Fleece
now
takes psychic damage as well. Just because he's seen you. And
yeah.
If you feel like staying, I could always use some new faces.
So these guys only have 4 health, and I rolled an 8 total on there. So I could choose to try and fight you and be like, no, I'm not going to run away, but then just fall over. Yeah. So those two are going to both drop their mag rifles and just book it down the hallway. Like, we'll come back for you, Captain, as they hustle down the... The 3 of you now stand in the now recently abandoned catacombs, knowing which way you need to go to get out of here, now fully realizing that you do not have the heart engine. So in this game, we take turns passing back and forth. We're going to pull back from this scene as you scurry your ways. I think, well, describe to me then how you get out of the catacombs to get to a safe place.
I think the first thing Miriam would say would be, Doc, you have many faces. We, as a creature of multiple beings, do not have a face. What is it like possessing the ability of many?
It is a little bit like being absolutely no one and everyone.
A concept we are most familiar with. We are many, but at the same time one.
Yes, we are. Little Rat Man, do you have something to put into this? What's your views on personhood? 2-foot tall gerbil creature we keep.
He does have a name.
Ah, yes. Gabble? Gooble?
Gabble abba ding dong. I know that I've heard them all. But yeah,
Gabagoo.
Yeah, gabagool. But yeah. So I don't know really. I forgot what I was going to say. And he's just like the way that his mind is talking. Oh, like he's just gone sort of. Yeah, the adrenaline's really pumping, and he's just sort of panicked for a bit, and just gets a bit of a slap of himself, and he goes, I don't know really. I'm so sorry. That's just kind of really
Rattled.
that was really.
Told you.
Oi! Now, yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. I'm really sorry.
It's all good. We'll have a first near-death experience, and also sometimes our last.
And again, like to you, it's not tall at all, but to him, it is just terrifyingly like far that he's just fallen.
Do you require a lift, Fleece?
Yeah. That'll be really helpful. If you don't mind.
Of course, we are, if anything, more than willing to give you a lift.
This is why you two are my best friends in the world.
I think we're also your worst friends in the world.
You're my only friends in the world, I think.
Remind us, Doc. We must hide the caffeinated beverages from this one later on.
But they're my favourite.
Precisely. It shows, and we can see.
Yes, there's dangers in caffeine addiction. It's quite terrible. The dog will just like as they say that, 15 different cans of Red Bull fall out of their own pockets. I mean, who would ever consent to drinking such swill? No.
Oh dear. We would recommend a Yakult, but that seems almost cannibalism to us.
You hear the thundering of the boots as the rest of the Steel Jaw Legion is starting to search the rest of the catacombs.
How is this catacombs like laid out? Is it kind of like, or do we know what it's like at all, or is it just sort of like we've just gone in and it's just sort of so they're behind us, or?
So at this point, you've done the scene in the catacombs. So just tell me how you leave.
I think we pop our heads out of like the catacombs and into like a sewer place, and then out of the sewer place into the street. Just like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the sewer grate balanced on our heads.
Perfect. All right, excellent. Yes, you pop yourself out, kind of maybe a main throwaway as you kind of dodge your way across the streets to regroup to try and figure out what happened. This is the part where I hand the next scene over to you guys, the players, and basically you can ask a couple questions. We'll do one vignette because I know time is an issue here, where you three can go to the Electric Chateau to look for answers. And what I might do is I might just skip to that right now, and we'll do it vignette style, where each of you can do one check to try and figure out more information about what's going on. But you can do... Actually, we'll give you the scene. You're in your headquarters. You're taking a breather, trying to figure out what to do next. You guys have the scene for the next 15, 20 minutes.
Huh. Myriad would be in a corner somewhere, just pulling out the rest of the bones and uniform and various other detritus that has seemingly made its way inside of the corporeal form it is forming. Don't mind me. This is a period of time that we must cleanse the cellular being.
Mm-hmm.
Fleece just looks at him kind of like, not disgusted, but kind of like, as you'd probably look at someone just picking their nose in public kind of thing. Just, I'll never get used to that, mate. Oh.
That is fair.
So,
We would not. We would find it strange if you did.
and then he
However,
turns to Baronessa, and then he's, oh, that was good. That was bloody terrifying, that face. Oh, I swear I've not seen that one before. Oh, well done. Bravo. Bravo.
Thank you. I'm quite glad for the acclaim. Can I switch my face to look like to look as close as I can get to Fleece?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
And then it like as you do that, it just sort of like all life of the party in his body, like it seems like all the adrenaline at once has just drained, and he just sort of like he looks down and then just sort of pads along next to you.
Now you've gone and upset him.
Yes.
No,
it
no, no.
tends to happen.
No. It's just, like, you've got no face. You've got all the faces. I've got one face. And how am I the average?
You know, an existential crisis is the typical response to this. It keeps happening. I've tried to entertain children's parties, weddings. It just sort of saps the life from them.
And then as he listens, he's like, oh, yeah. Well, you know, how old am I now? Yeah, it's probably like I've got a midlife crisis or something now, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, about 3 days old or something like that. About you for one.
So, but yeah, the heart engine thing. Right, so those two guys, can you remember them? Oh, do you know what they look like? Can you make your face do the whole thing to show us who we need to be looking for as well?
Oh, actually, yes. And I think the doc is going to shift their face into an incredibly perfect replica of the guy's face, and then go over to like a corkboard we have and draw the shittiest image of a buzzsaw that you have ever seen in your life. And they were wearing something that looked like that. And it's just, could be an eye, could be a sun. God only knows.
It could be it could be a wheel for a cart.
Yeah.
If it could be a stick person, it would.
Just something like that.
Are you trying to tell us you wish to have fried eggs?
Not my intended communication, but I could go for them.
The one this one consumed had a wallet.
Right. So yeah. Because then he just, even though he is so small, he is the he is the normal pilot, the designated driver, as it were. And so it's just his chance to be able to get into the driver's seat again. He's just sort of like, yeah, come on, let's go. Do you know where we're meant to be going?
No, but I do think that the badges and such, they're often guild sort of deals. I had one. I might have also given that to someone who wanted to look at it, but that's not important. Mine was like a little shield-looking thing, like needle or something through it. Do we know anyone, any guild that has a buzzsaw, or is there a place where we can find a list of guilds? I'm not very familiar.
We are starting to determine that you should not be given items of value.
Turn off the Xbox. Turn it on again.
Pardon you, I take very good care of them while I have them. It's not my fault if other people want to look at them for a bit. I'm a generous soul. It turns out mostly okay.
This one does not know of what your attempted drawing is of. It is rather hard to make out what the details are.
Can we, is there a way that we can just sort of get a picture of, Baroness's face, and then send it out places for people to look for? Like, I think I've got, I've got a bounty hunter, contacts that I could send it to, to see if they've seen them very recently at all.
Is one of my contacts just Matt?
What?
One of my contacts is you.
Yes. Yes.
Special skill. Spend 2 saga points to talk to the guy standing next to you.
Yes, unfortunately. No, it means that you guys have a bond with Myriad, which means you can give bonuses to them much greater than just giving them an aid.
Okay. Baronessa has one friend, and it's a coworker.
Oh, awesome.
So yes, during this vignette, you can each do one roll. But if you'd like to contact a guild right now, that's absolutely fine. That doesn't count as your roll.
Okay.
If you contact your guild, this one will hack into the local network and watch the security feed on where we entered.
Oh, can Baronessa start scrambling through scrap metal, or I assume there's just junk in whatever places our hideout? Judging from how the three of us are as characters. I think there's random scrap metals, bits of dirt, empty cardboard boxes and such. Baroness is going to scramble for that and attempt to make a fake buzzsaw badge.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, right on. Alright, so it was Lisa's idea to reach out to your guild, so yeah, go ahead, give them a call.
Excellent. Do I need to roll anything for that yet, or is that just a?
No, not at all. You reach out to McGraw and you ask McGraw one question.
One question, okay. So, would it be somewhere possible to be able to? If it was a phone call or something like that, he sends him the picture while chatting with him. And he's just saying, I don't know, can you reach out and then see if anyone has seen this guy recently? and then he sort of shouts over to Baronessa. He's like, "What did it like? Do you know where he was last? Like, or where were you?" And then like to see if he can find the area of the connections that he has to contact.
Oh, yeah.
So any hovel will have like a data port or phone or whatever you want to use for it to get pictures and stuff sent back and forth. You reach out to McGraw, and McGraw is older, salt and pepper, mostly probably hound-looking Zooey type person, and just like, I don't know the face, but I do know that symbol. You guys you're mixed up with the cult of Machine Head, huh?
Yeah, I've been so since school. Anyway. Okay. So. He turns to the other two and just goes, yeah, cult of Machine Head. You guys know anything? Heard anything about that?
Sounds like a band. Maybe heavy metal.
Or prog rock. Like the cool kids listen to.
And, I think, he then just turns back to him and goes, yeah, I guess we're tangled up with him now. Any information that you can, like, just looking at the concern on your face, he's just sort of starting to get a bit more panicky himself.
Yeah, these guys, they ain't no good. They're religious in nature. Their whole deal is that they're trying to bring back the prophets. They think that the prophets are the reason that the essence came back. So they're fanatical, and they don't bend for anyone. If you're tangled up with them, I just stay clear, because the only thing that's going to change their mind is a bullet, unfortunately.
Oh, did the other two hear this at the same time? Like, can I have this on speaker?
Sure.
So yeah, or I just let them know as it's going, just so we all know the same information, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, Fleece, I wish you luck, and hopefully we can catch you back home, okay?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. Tell me, Mum, I love her, and I'll still keep sending those payments as much as I can. And, you stay safe, mate. Yeah? It's good to talk to you. Yeah, it's been a while.
You too, little one.
It has, in fact, been 3 hours.
As his image blinks out. Now, you still have a roll that you can make. The default for these rolls is usually a 9, using kind of whatever skills that you want to try and get more information, or whatever. Because we're gonna skip the middle scene and go to the finale, provided you can find out where that finale scene is at right now.
Could we heal in between now and then?
Wait, what?
Can we heal?
Heal.
No, unless you have. Well, not true. So I know at least 2 of you, maybe the one character that didn't have a romantic bond.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that just by, you're going to have to describe what you're thinking about or how you profess your chivalric love. Notice the word I used there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. Duke Nukem.
Your hero.
This one has there's very few in terms of objects that it owns. However, it does have a poster of Duke Nukem, which this one has fallen terribly in love with.
Shake it, baby.
This bacterial colony wishes to split with his bacterial colony, if you know what it means.
You're interested in his microbiome, that's for sure.
He wants to get all up in that Yakult.
Just by thinking
Is
of
it a
these
yeast?
wonderful...
Is it a Greek yogurt?
I was going to say something horrible, actually. Never mind.
You heal the 5 wounds.
I don't feel good about it, though.
Sorry, the yeast infection or yeast rejection.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah, so yes, heal is the answer. What else would you like to do? If one of you is still hurt, which I believe there is, if you want to ask someone to heal you, they can do a weave check. You can try and heal yourself, but it's just not. It's less effective.
I was going to try and make the badge. Would that take up my roll or no?
Oh, yes, that would take up your roll because that
Yeah.
would take up your time to make the badge. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with trying to make the badge.
Okay, perfect. To try and get to good facsimilation, it's going to be a weave vigor, probably, I think. Yeah, so what does that get to? Yeah, it's 6 dice. You only need to get a 9.
Okay. 66. Yeah, I get a 9. And 2 1s, so that means more saga points.
Yep, and more saga points for you too. Yep, perfect. You now have a very workable call to the machine head badge, as it were.
Nice.
All right. Police or Myriad?
Would my role be like transporting everyone, like driving to where we need to be going, or sort of not? Yeah, it just sort of. I'm obviously not. I'm not going to be smart enough or attentive enough to get the information from other people. So what he's going to concentrate on is just sort of the means to get there. So yeah, if there was a way to either, I don't know, drive or make or steal a car. Yeah, steal a car or something.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting way to do it. Now, that is going to rely solely on Myriad to figure out where you guys need to go.
Oh yes,
That'd be a bit of hacking and sabotaging to try and.
yeah.
Maybe wait to see if Fleece can get the information. You'll be the backup roll just in case.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And then stealing the car, I think I can definitely work with that.
Okay, so is there any
Are there any Fort Sierras around?
Space Sierras.
but yeah, is there any way to is it going to be anyone like not like a missionary or sort of like a Jehovah's Witness, but anyone that sort of like he can have a look around to see if there's anyone of that religious nature, or is it like the cult, like the machine head guys? They're not going to be mingling around in a.
They're probably not going to be mingling around as much. But before we get to your role, let's do Myriad's role first.
Yeah.
For the hacking and see what we get. So it's going to be a 9, and I think
76 for hacking.
yeah.
Let's see if this one can search the World Wide Web.
Yeah, they call it the lace. Yeah, and you got that one perfectly, and I got
11.
mention point. Okay, perfect. Yes, by getting in some weird places on there, you find like a cult chat room. Let's say just for, I'm running out of imagination space at this point. That we are. Yeah. There is something going on over at the Boneyard in the next city over tonight by the cult of the Machine Head. They're just saying it's a big thing. It's going to be really cool. It's going to happen like in an hour or two. But they're not really saying what it is. Just that something big is going down over there tonight at the Boneyard.
This one has found the information we are requiring, as well as a subreddit on Reddit.
All right, perfect. Now, Fleece, yeah, we can find you. You want to look for some sort of like cultish-looking type of vehicle?
Well, either if there's anyone that looks like that's what my original one was like. If they look like they were going to be going to that kind of like that kind of gathering, just like obviously they won't be talking about it like overtly, but anything that sort of gave away that, just using his while trying to hotwire a vehicle or get access for people to transport people where he needs to go. If that, so it's just it's like it's just it was the means to get where they need to go next. So if there was a way to like either follow someone who he thought was going there or to be able to hotwire a car, I don't know which one would be better.
Sure.
I didn't know if it was mechanics or I don't know. Sorry.
Yeah, narratively, I guess you tell me what you want to do. If you want to try and follow someone and be like, okay, I think this is a person that's going there. Or to get a car, those will give you two different advantages. You just try and follow someone who you think is going. That will get you through the first layer of defenses, right? However, if you pick up a car, I'm going to give you a hover vehicle, which will help out in certain ways because it hovers.
Yeah, you'll go with the hover car then.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's a mechanics roll.
Cool. So just so is that 4?
Yep.
4d6.
Yep, and you just need to get a 9.
Cool.
Oh
Okay.
no!
Ouch.
On the plus side, you get a ton of saga points. On the downside,
He actually just finds a bike.
yeah.
There's a tandem bike with a child seat in the middle.
You're able to get transportation just fine. You don't have to worry about that part. But you are not going to be going in any sort of sweet luxury hover vehicle at all. It is going to be cramped and a little smelly, whatever it is.
We can detect many different bacterial leavings within this vehicle.
It's just one of those. It's got a slight smell as the fan's on.
Definitely scatological nature.
Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't given a long time. I found something. As is.
As you hop into the vehicles and make your way towards the Boneyard, Nova freighters, Mustang Corvettes, and Galaxy cruisers form towering walls, casting long shadows in the twilight hour. A gust of wind causes a choir of groans and whines from the derelict ships rusting in peace. Rays of light indicate low-flying bots patrolling the maze of twisted metal. Welcome to the Boneyard, the abandoned home of the most dangerous race in the universe. Catching the hints from the wind, a low chanting from seemingly 1,000 throats can be heard from deeper in the maze. Starting with... Oh, the order changed. Perfect. Starting with Myriad. What unusual environmental properties happened here that are linked to the essence? What weird phenomenon is happening?
So it's called the Boneyard.
Mm-hmm.
is linked to the essence, which is in itself is linked to the AI overlord things, right?
Well, that's what the cult of the machine head wants you to believe. That's what their shtick is.
So what if it's not just bones, but cybernetics? Like, it's
Techno-organic stuff growing out of the ground.
Yeah.
What do are the bone like it? Yeah, is it sort of like familiar bones and it like as it's all?
So the boneyard refers. It's a giant junkyard, is what
Yeah,
it is.
it's a
Like, is it like
Yeah.
familiar kind of like vehicles or sort of not leavings, but stuff that it's just sort of.
The ship's
Sorry,
out of
I
flush
can't get
now.
the.
Yeah.
No, is there any sort of yeah, I'll come back to it. I did have a point, but it's just left me. I do apologise.
No, that's fine. So what were you saying, Myriad? What was the effect, the phenomenon that was happening here?
Yeah, it's almost like kind of semi-organic, semi-mechanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So like maybe it pulses over mechanical.
Definitely a few weird smells here and there.
Okay. And smells. Okay, perfect. Okay. Love that. All right. Well, this will perfectly flow into the Baronessa. Hey, can you tell me what proof do folks have to think that the boneyard is haunted?
I think they're having some Edgar Allan Poe shit happen. I think there's the sounds of hearts beating, odd echoes, and repeating voices that some people swear are ghosts, and some people swear are old holograms or old recordings or old black books messages playing from the derelict ships. And I think the ships are rotted enough, and enough of them are sort of softened by the flesh covering them, that any one day the boneyard shifts as they tumble over each other, sink further into the ground, and then rise up again. So that it is never the same path twice.
Whoa. I love that. A nice shifting paths as well. Okay. Yeah, great. And Fleece, what makes tonight specifically a special night for ceremonies?
I think it's not only is it like a full moon kind of thing, but there just seems to be some kind of harmonic frequency where you get like the moon dogs, if you've seen those, like multiple moon dogs, where it's kind of like the temperature's got to be just right with the water content of the air, that it kind of makes rainbows around the moon. And so when it's those like specific conditions, it just looks like the moon is in a moon is in a moon is in a moon kind of thing. And it's just that yeah, it's like it's not like an optical illusion that feels like it's actually becoming reality.
You hear from the groans of the twisting metal of the boneyard, giving off those sounds of echoes that you've talked about. You peer above to see the illusion of moons within moons, or is it real? You can't quite tell. There's definitely either the spark interference in the air is creating these bizarre illusions. Low bots fly over, and you before you get to the outsides of the bone yard, you see someone approaching it, get gunned down by one of the flying hovering bots. And then it flies off.
So, do you reckon there's a facial recognition, blood type, special insignia? What are we working with? Because my plan was more reliant on there not being explosion bots.
How big are these drones?
Not very big. They're about half a meter by half a meter.
Because, well, tell me to shut up, but I was thinking maybe, Myriad, you could, well, if I take a little bit with you, with me, and Baronessa, you throw me at one of the drones,
Ooh.
and then he can get data from the drone, to see if that helps at all.
Mm-hmm.
To split a colony is a serious thing, but for this situation, we would be more than willing to prepare a small section to segregate off for the time being.
Yeah. Think of it more like a holiday than it is separation. If that, it's just some of you is just going to go and see sights, sands and stuff, and then you come back and you share your photos. Yeah, I promise you'll get it all back. It's just an idea. You can tell me to go shove it.
Well, you do realise information between colonies is not transferable until the colony has been reformed.
So I have to bring it back.
Affirm, yes. Without that, a part of the colony, it potentially would grow into its own self over time if left on its own.
So you're saying I got an important job, even though it was a stupid idea?
That is how it tends to
He's
go with management,
sort of-
actually.
He kind of, his chest puffs up like as he says that. It's like actually thinking of like, oh, I could be onto something here.
Now, is there any of the drones that are kind of like away from the others, or are they like in packs?
They patrol on their own, and there's only like a handful of them. Like if you look down on the whole of the boneyard, which is massive, right? There's only a handful of them, and they do loops on their own. So yes, if you want to like try and scurry down one of the pathways and set like an ambush for one, yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
Sure, yeah. Try and find a overhang or a ledge high enough that I can toss our wee pal.
Do you perhaps have a bottle in your possession?
I know I really like to make a Molotov also. I did think of it, but unfortunately, no
This
booze
one
tonight.
was not considering Molotov. This one was considering a capsule in which it could put a small part of itself
Oh,
for Fleece to carry.
I was assuming you were just going to be, on him a little bit, like a stain.
This
or...
one is not a mouthwash.
I mean, you could be. Mouthwash actually might be quite lethal for you. That's stay away.
No,
from
look. So no, I can't do that. That would be like gargling me dad. No.
Let's check this out. Let's see what I'm thinking here. Okay. Myriad, you're going to take a point of damage for each bit of mass that you want to have get transferred for the throw, right?
Right.
Now, for each point that you transfer, that's how much skill points you transfer over into that blob.
Oh, okay, that's... yeah.
If you want to transfer over your whole thing, it'd have to be 3 points. Now, that being said, Doc, Baronessa, if you're doing the throwing, more the blob, you're going to get a -1 per point that he transfers over, because it's going to be awkward to throw.
I thought you were throwing Fleece.
I am throwing Fleece, but you're going to make him heavier because there's going to be more of you. Like, there's going to be like sticky biofluid on him that is you.
Oh yeah, actually, it's
Your
like,
goop
has
will
it
be
still
on
got
him.
like a normal mass of a thing, or is it? Yeah, it'd be like water.
Yeah, and then it'll be up to you. So how I'm picturing it is Baronessa will do the throw, Elise will do the grab, and then you'll try and do the
Hacking.
hacking, depending on how much you transfer over.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 points to get it all, right?
Yep.
Which would make
If
it...
I hack it, I could potentially hack them all.
Well, this is for your roll. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 3 to get the full skill roll to potentially hack them all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This one will sacrifice 3.
Okay.
Okay.
We would like this part to come back, however.
Well, we'll try and get you it back, although you are handing a thing of value to moi. For the third time.
No, we are handing this to Fleece.
Fair
And
enough.
then as he hands it over to Fleece, Fleece accidentally drops it and picks it up on the first bounce kind of thing, looking nervously.
If bacteria could sigh, both would sigh at the same time.
All right. You've managed to find yourself a kind of a cockpit that was blown off a ship about, let's say, 6 meters up onto this wall of just twisted metal, and the echoing about as in the darkness you wait silently. You're holding onto the scruff of Fleece, waiting for one of these to pass by. Behind you is the diminished form of Myriad, I think probably worriedly muttering about the other part of them coming back to them. Coming down, you hear the sound of one coming closer. It passes less than 2 meters away from you as you hold your breath in, huck Fleece.
Yeah, I think Fleece is small enough that Baroness is doing the full, like, baseball pitch thing, leg up, and then swing that to pellet him towards the drone.
The G's hitting Fleece's face.
Additionally, would I be able to use my bond with Myriad to add 2d6 to my roll?
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Absolutely. Because you do have this bond, you understand what an undertaking this is for the Centillion. You maybe have thrown Myriad before. Who knows? To get this bonus. So I would do either a duel or athletics.
If you're going to be merciful, I'll take the duel. Actually, I am probably trying to damage the drone and Fleece for baseball pitch.
He's trying so hard to just kill him in one.
Well, that is an option, but I think for your plan to take off, yeah, I'm absolutely, yeah, you can do a duel for this as well.
Just don't hit the propellers.
That'll be
7 dice minus 3 because Myriad's using his full possibility to do that. You're at 4 dice right now. Now, this is going to be an opposed roll.
Okay, I'm going to use a saga point to keep the 3 as well, making that 13.
13.
Okay, puts you at a 13. All right, now, these drones are hard to kill, but not great fighters. They're called mechanics. They are heavily armored, but you're not trying to really do the damage to it. You're just trying to get it on there, and I've only got an 8. First part of the plan. You're on target. Fleece, I need you to grab on to the drone.
Okie dokie.
I think that's either going to be an athletics or duel as well. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it would be an athletics, as it's already, like, it's all about the timing. Otherwise, you're either going to just high-five the thing, or you're going to grab it too early and just punch it. So, yeah, it's just got to be timed perfectly to grab it on one of the things, fans or whatever. Not the fans, no, the thing outside the fan.
Just pink mist.
Oh, that's why they called it a buzzer.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, give me the dice roll.
Right.
And because
So
you're on
that's-
target, it's only a 9.
Okie dokie. 9.
There was.
So it's just 6-3, yeah?
I'm looking at your previous roll, like, ooh.
Let me take a look. Yes, 6 dice. Yep.
Cool. Sorry, I hit them wrong. But yeah.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Right, 21?
Yeah,
Is
but
that
you only have to
correct?
keep 2 of them.
You got 10. That's what you needed.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it. Perfect. And a couple tension points for me. All right. Fleece has grabbed onto the drone expertly in a way that gives Myriad access to do what they need to do. All right.
Right. You just hear in a very much more higher pitched voice. This one is inside.
And this is going to be an aggregate roll, meaning the higher you get, the more drones you get.
Right, so
Starting at a 9 for this one specifically.
76. Here we go. That's a 6 and a 5. I'll take that for an 11.
I'm not going to keep any more.
Ooh, you're at an 11. That will get you 2.
I don't know. You get what's it? Saga points for dice, isn't it?
Yeah. Which you've gained 1 because you rolled a 1, so you have an extra 1.
I'll keep the 4 then. So yeah, that'll make it a little bit better. Those are just 2s.
Yeah, that'll get you 3 drones.
I'll have gained 3 drones.
All right, now I have. This is not quite the final scene, but it's almost the final scene. So I'm going to dump my tension points because I haven't really gotten to use any yet this adventure. And Baronessa, you are thrilled to see this plan coming to fruition as they're hovering on the droid 2 meters out in the open, about 5 meters up or something like that from the ground as they're hovering there. As you hear a voice shout out to you from down below. It appears to be one of the cultists from the cult of the Machine Heads. And they're yelling for you to come down.
Oh, neat. Does it appear that they've, like, properly seen me, or did they just know someone's up there?
They just know someone's up there.
Sure, quick change my face. I have a fake badge. I'm going to change it to the guy who stole the art engine on me, who politely requested I hand it over.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you turn in the face for that, so you're going to try and bluff your way as, hey, I'm this person.
Yes, and I'm going to, like, if I can strategically, I'm going to wave first for Marion to stay, to stay out of sight, low down. They haven't seen you. Fuck. Keep it cool. And I'm gonna see if I can, like, do the cartoon thing where I walk so only my face is visible. Like, there's a car here and a refrigerator here, just like do 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 do. Because I'm in a full velvet bright purple cape and, like, a fancy green blouse, and my hands and legs are still blue. So not necessarily what this guy looked like.
Okay, perfect. Please, you are clinging to a floating drone at this point. What are you gonna do?
I think as he's just made the catch, he's just going to try and is any of him sort of obstructing or affecting the drone at all?
I mean, it is sinking slightly from the weight. It's not used to it, but it's hovering right so far.
Cool. He's just gonna he's so Myriad's inside it still. Is that correct? Or like mission done and just sort of back?
Mission done. Myriad can be wherever they want to be, either on the drone or on you.
So yeah, you just go right. So we're done. We drop, right? You can catch me, right? You're squishy. You're like a pillow, right?
Inside the drone. Outside of the drone.
Ow. Okay. How high? Like, is it just like constantly descending, or is it just literally just gone sort of like a, and then it's just
struggling,
sort of dropped about,
but it's still hanging out there.
And we are still quite high.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know what to do, man. I don't know what to do. I thought it was a good idea, but we're so bloody high. Oh God. Think, Felice. Think. All right. And I don't. Have we got an inventory at all?
Not really.
If there's like some stones, or if there's some like debris that I accidentally got with me when I was digging earlier on, if I could just if that could drop out, like as it, if we're very still close to where
it's emptying your pockets.
yeah, it just can't. Yeah, so it's just sort of a distraction from. Distraction from anyone that's sort of looking at Baronessa. Like as like literally just like hopefully like as the things that are stopping her, like the vision of like anything below the neck, and sort of that the debris falls out, and then they just coincidentally look up just as the last object falls, and you can just see the face on Baronessa's.
Pulling an anvil out of your pocket, a grand piano.
As I do of the drone.
All right, perfect. You're kind of empty your pockets, kind of maybe creating the distraction up there. Myriad,
yeah.
What are your two parts doing?
Well, one's hiding in the junk pile because it was told there. The other one is still in the drone, I'm guessing, controlling it.
Okay.
The one in the junk pile may have potentially attached itself to Doc somehow, just to kind of hitch a lift. Meanwhile, I'm going to say drone one's going to go a bit kamikaze and essentially just maybe not crash one of the other drones into the person watching, but get it quite close enough to make them back off, as if it's kind of like meant to be telling them to leave almost.
Okay. Yeah. All right, sounds good. So we'll start with the doc, Baronessa. Yeah, you're like, hey, it's me. So this is gonna be depending what kind of outcome you want. It's either gonna be like a skullduggery or a command.
Baronessa is going to pretend that they have just been off here taking a piss. I would quite like to continue taking a piss and to be left alone.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So then, and you're just telling them to go away, right?
Yeah, if it's all good here, just a little bit of privacy would be nice. Would be appreciated in this. I know we're close, but we're not that close.
All right, perfect.
I don't need you to hold it.
I'll give you a bonus because you do look like them, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give you. Yeah, and you have the badge as well. So yeah, perfect. Command probably six. We'll go 6 dice.
Alright, 6 dice. Acceptable limit. 6 and a 4, that'll be 10. I'll use another saga point to make that 14.
Okay.
Because I rolled a 1, so I keep the same amount.
Yeah, you got. Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong number of dice. Yeah. Yep, you got it. Perfect. Okay. All right, yeah. Between the threatening of the drone coming down and you tell him to keep on moving, he's like, "Oh, okay, okay, all right." And when he turns to the drone, he like flips his badge like this, and he goes like, "Hey, I think you should probably fix that one drone. Stuff's coming off of it. It's too dark in the night sky right now for him to see all of Fleece's bulk on the back of it. Just noticing some of the detritus that's falling from out around it. As he like takes the hint though, and he leaves. Back to there, he's like, "You need to get in position though. Hurry up. It's almost time."
Yes,
And he
yes.
leaves back.
Shaking a couple drops off. I'll be right there. Alright.
All right. Perfect. Let's get to as he makes his way down. You now have control of 3 out of the 5 drones.
Nice.
And from their information bank that you have there from crossing around here, this is what you can put together. You manage to weave your way through the maze, and you now understand that the lapel thing acts as a kind of a pass for the drones. So the Baronessa could have just walked through this maze without being touched at all. However, between Fleece and Myriad could not have. But that was a great thought. I thought that was awesome, making that thing on there. So you've figured out a way to get to the middle where it's about to happen. The moon shining down, the haunting of the boneyard is at its highest. You see a tower of struts. Construction vehicles and mangled electronics shimmer a light blue and crackle with energy in the middle of a shallow bowl 60 meters across. Chanting fills the air as it's being looped and cross-switched into a dizzyingly effect over ancient turntables being spun by cultists wearing matching gray robes located at equal distances around the phenomenon that's happening. There's 3 of them creating a triangle. I need everyone, this is for the first time ever, I need everyone to make what's called a mysticism valor check. So take a look at your mysticism attribute and go over to where the T is. That's how many dice you get to roll. And the difficulty is 9.
Okay.
So something mysticism is trying to affect you. I'm not going to tell you what it is until after you roll and see whether you fail or succeed.
Question, because I am technically now 2 people, but I have to roll it twice.
Ooh, this is a great question. I'm very tempted to say you just do it at a disadvantage. But to keep it easy, just do 1 check at 9.
Okay, so
That's a 10 for me.
3d6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
And okay. Fleece, you may spend a saga point if you have it to get to 10.
Yes, please. Very much, yes, please.
Well, wait a minute. Please, I hate to do this to you. You rolled too many dice.
Oh, fuck.
You only get 2 dice.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh, you can't possibly win. Oh no.
Nope, I'm. Yep.
He's got 7. Yeah, 3 and 4, so.
Ouch. Oh, he did.
Okay. All right. So, this is what happens for you. This is a chant of obeyance. Okay. It is, you feel this force kind of permeate around you, suggesting you to convert, to become occultists of the Machine Head. Now, you get to resist, though. You can take damage according to the difference from what you rolled. So in this case, if you roll, since you rolled a 7 versus the 9, you'd just take 2 points of damage. Or you can join the cult of the Machine Head. It's your choice.
And so... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. And so if my vitality is 10, then that will just make it 8, and then I don't... I won't be an occultist.
Yep, exactly right. You've used your grit, your spiritual fortitude to resist the compelling conversion, basically, to join them.
Yeah, he's just gonna push on through. To him, it's just like tinnitus, and it's just getting louder and louder and louder and louder to the point where it sort of stops being in each ear and just sort of harmonizes with your head, and you can just feel that your whole head is just shaking.
Love it. As you're fighting this battle, you see a fourth cultist standing a good head above the other cultists. She comes out also wearing the robe. As she has focus on the turntables, as she does some sort of arcanic motions, there seems to be a power fluxation towards her as she then channels that force towards the ruined form in front of her. A red pulse thumps in time, emanating from a hubcap near its chest, almost 30 meters from the ground. A mouth made of an excavation buckets opens wide and unleashes a molar-shaking roar into the night. Parts worm themselves into position. It will only be a matter of moments before the Mechazilla is animated by the cult of the Machine Head.
What?
Okay. This is the final thing. Okay? You have to beat a 45.
Collectively or individually?
Now you have to beat a 45. Okay? Now, you have choices. You can each spend a unity point right now and then do something that you think will aid in defeating this final threat, final scene. Okay? Or you may keep it to individual actions, okay, that can help you in defeating the thing overall. So, and I actually gave you the wrong number to start. The number you need to roll is 45, but that's only if you've done a bunch of stuff. The number you have to beat right now is 80.
Oh, shit.
How the fuck?
Ooh, okay. Massive roar into the night. I'm going to say, because you have control of the drones, you're going to get one kind of free turn of actions that you want to, okay? Because the drones were meant to be their watchouts, right? There are 2 rogue drones that you do not control. I'm going to give you this choice because you would have had this choice before you got there. You can sacrifice one of your drones to take out one of the drones you don't control. So you'd be down just to the one drone that you do control. Or you can just leave them as enemies out there to show up in a round or 2.
If I have 3 drones and there's 2, I could just take out the other one. Yeah. So kamikaze the 2 into the 2. And leave the one with Myriad and Fleece riding.
If Fleece wants to still be riding, I don't want to make that decision for them, but yeah.
I suppose at this point you have no choice because we're up in the air still. I'm kind of half tempted to start digging with him and be like, whoa, whoa, just start tipping forward.
Stop it! I know it's you doing this, Myriad.
Meanwhile, the myriad on the ground is like, it seems that one had the humour aspect.
I'm picturing this all as this epic 80s like blockbuster film as well. Oh man, this is just so much fun.
Okay, so what do you think? Do you want to take out the other two drones? Or do you want to
two drones go in whilst I'm fucking with Fleece.
All right, so you have the main drone. This is the one drone, and then Fleece on or off the drone.
Yeah, like the way that Myriad is messing with him is like it's going against like he's just getting tighter and tighter to the point that the drone starts sort of buckling, like the more that he's gripping onto it every time that it dips forward. It's sort of like your old mum like going on that roller coaster she said she'd never go on kind of thing. Like you're coming back and there's fingerprint marks in the bars.
The old white knuckles.
So I can get rid of the like armor off of it because you've like scraped most of it off at this point.
No,
it's just pinging as it's going. Yeah.
All right, perfect. So I'm going to give you 3 actions before the cultists react to what's going on. So do you have a good picture of it in your head?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. 80 or 45.
Yeah.
I think you answered this, but I couldn't quite hear. Is it one person rolling above a 45 that we need? Or is it...
So that is what you spend the unity points for, is to pool all your dice together.
Oh, okay. So,
Right.
45, math, 90, 6 is 10, 15.
I've got 5. I'm happy
If we can
to
get 15
like,
dice collectively, we have a pretty good chance of doing that. But that's only if we manage to do other stuff first. So maybe take out the drones and the...
Well, the drones are gone.
Yeah, the
drones
drones
are
and then the 3 dudes in the triangle.
I could theoretically crash the other one into the Mechazoid and try and hack it.
Ooh, yeah, but that's,
I
I
was
feel like that's
thinking that
pushing
as
us
well.
to the 80 roll immediately instead of getting shit down to make it easier. Like video game terms, getting rid of the ads before you fight the main boss.
I don't know.
Well, you could still do that, and then if I'm carry on, like if your armor's, okay, can I roll just like a 50-50 shot? Like if the armor that I'm holding on to sort of snaps, and just sends me falling, and then for Myriad to just sort of make his own way.
If you want to, sure. Like, I am also fine with you just deciding, but I do enjoy some randomness if you're not quite sure. That's fine.
Yeah. So, like, if it just see how it plays out, really. Okay, and odds he falls, evens he doesn't, and he
Stay
falls.
Odds he falls.
Oh no, yeah. Odds he falls. So yeah, he stays on. My maths is great.
Hell yeah.
All right,
So, yeah,
I
he's
am
just
going
holding
to
on.
do. I'm also going to start what's called a countdown clock as well.
Uh-oh.
Normally, if
Yep.
you were sitting here, you could see it as I'd start marking stuff.
Can I have one question, as you do? Does the power word thing in Command and Mysticism, I'm imagining working as the D&D spell Command, where you can speak like a word, and if you roll high enough, get them to do whatever that word says.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I'm envisioning it too, but like narratively it can appear in different ways. But yeah, you have a mystical way to command someone to do it. Also, to not name the unnameable movies, but and this is definitely not the Force or anything like that. But, it wasn't meant to be. It just is like that's the easiest comparison, right?
No midichlorians here.
Yeah, exactly right. Yes, that's exactly what's happening there.
Alright. Okay, so can Baronessa is going to... I say I've got a bond with Myriad, so I say we've been close enough that I've done this trick before, perhaps. I'm going to use the ability to copy that I've been using, but I'm going to use it to copy Myriad. Because Myriad doesn't have a face, I'm going to say that this comes as the flesh almost pixelating apart. Tiny little dots and chunks of it falling away from Baroness's face, and I'm going to point at one of the 3 cultists pushing the triangle wheel thing, and I'm going to channel all the energy you have to say, betray, and attempt and just let that be their command, if I can. Ooh, dread. Yeah, I know. Yep. Which will be 6 dice. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So that's 66. And would this be considered a conflict? Yeah. Oh, that's 1d6. I need 6 of those. Oh, fuck me.
Oh no.
That's okay.
Ouch.
On the bright side, it's more saga points.
It is. It's 3 1s. Jesus Christ. I think also...
You suck.
Yep, you suck. I think what happens here is Baronessa stumbles and falls immediately after trying to make this intimidating thing. And if Twilight Walker is what I think it is, and it's like shadow walking.
It is up to you. It's a narrative.
Yep.
You just throw out word to what do you think what is a Twilight Walker in this universe? What kind of abilities and powers do they have, right?
I'd assume it's someone who in darkness or dust, right as the sun's setting or as the moon's at its fullest, can just kind of fade into the light and then back into reality a distance away. Jeez. I'm going to do that immediately after to get distance after I fucking fumble and fall over. So instead of neatly intimidating, I'm teleporting backwards on my knees.
I will allow you to choose. Do you want to just fade away and give up the 9 on the attack? Or do you want the attack to happen? Because I don't think I can let you do both.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll keep the 9. Hell, I'll even spend a saga point because I now have 1 billion of them to make it a 11.
Okay. Perfect.
Really?
All right, so at 11.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna make it a 3, 5. I'm gonna make it a 14. I'm gonna keep all the 1s.
I like you added that up then, just as you can see the number already at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, because I'm dumb and drunk. That's why.
You did the math when you needn't to have.
Yeah, I got it right. That's the impressive thing.
No!
Oh.
Okay. You betray the cultist that you've targeted just grabs onto their skull in a moment of a crisis of faith and just peels out into the night, screams out, "Ah!" And that sound echoes through the turntable, and it starts to, from the chanting they're being for, is now looped into never of his scream as he collapses onto the ground in the middle of the boneyard. You okay?
No. You're fine. You're fine. I didn't hurt you. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. There was no swords, no gunbats, no. You're fine. And you're getting up in 5 minutes once we dealt with everything else. I didn't touch you. I didn't even touch you. You're fine.
Mom, don't believe what he says. Mom,
Please.
All right, Fleece, Myriad, what are you doing?
I have an idea.
This Parrot killed someone by accident.
They're not dead. If you don't want them dead, they don't have to be dead. That's one of the things about the game.
With the remaining part on the ground, I would like to have it kind of sneak up almost to the side of one of the others that are on these little turntable jobbies. I don't know if lie would be the right one here, but just kind of whisper into its ear, "You left the oven on." Correction. You left the oven on.
So the power of doubt in their mind that they're doing the right thing, or being here anyway. Okay. What do we got? What are you using for that?
I mean, I don't know if they did or not. I would like to say it's a lie, but
They might have left the oven on.
They might have.
Sure. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you are the aggressor, so you roll the dice first.
Okay, that's 5d6.
Oh,
Not bad. 11.
boy. Okay. Yeah, so you're at an 11. Do you want to keep any more?
Yeah, go on, and I'll keep another 5, make up to a 16.
Okay.
There's 2 points left.
All right, here we go. 7 versus your 16. Even if I kept it, oh my, my rolls. You whisper into their ear an insidious lie that makes them doubt their reason for being here. It just snaps through their trance that they was in, basically, and just like, no, that can't be true. That can't be true. My family.
It is, and your gas prices will increase rocketingly.
We live in a utopia. That stuff's paid for already, but I'm so worried.
Your insurance will come at the premium.
As he takes off into the twisted metal maze of the night. Fleece, what would you like to do?
So he's as the drone's still just going round and round, he's just sort of aims for the last, for the last one, and just mirroring the beginning of the episode, but this time on purpose, he actually does let go and times it, and just to do very similar to what happened before, but on purpose, grabbing him by the head and pulling him backwards.
Love it.
Nice.
Yeah, just a straight up classic attack. Let's go. That is 6 dice. I will give you a bonus to the damage. Actually, get a bonus die to the roll, just for the height that you're falling from to be able to land on his head.
Cool. Wait a minute, is that correct? Shit.
I am going to pop off. All right, so you're at 12 automatically. Do you want to spend any saga points to keep more dice?
I'll do 2. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, how many have I got? Yeah, I'll do 2 then.
Okay, 17. You're at 20 then. Jeez. Yes.
Question: can I use not today on someone else's roll?
Yes.
Okay, yep. Then you don't get those 2 points of tension.
Yep. That costs you a unity point, but yes.
I'm good.
You got it. Yep. That I'm still gonna do stuff, just not as much anymore. For those of you listening at home, Doc Baronessa has an ability called Not Today, which by spending a unity point cancels out all the tension points that I get from a roll. As her belief, you get that from the vessel, from you are a protector, you have seen the world, and you're just like, not today.
Yeah. I can smell that bad luck coming.
I'm not even going to roll for a Fleece. Do you want to tell us what it looks like as you crunch into this cultist from above?
So it's again, it's the opposite. So this time in his head, he's thinking, shit. I'm gonna land. I'm gonna fluff this. I'm just gonna teabag him again. Ah, shit. But what actually happens is he sort of, because of the height that's fallen, it kind of catches the air after a couple of seconds, and he levels out, and he can actually see what's happening. And this time he just he so delicately, just sort of in one fluid motion, grabs the ears, puts his weight on the back of the shoulders, and just wrenches back as hard as he could, and just pulls him off balance, not cracking his head, but just full on pulling him back and knocking him out.
Perfect. The foot flies up from the cultist, jostling the turntable as it starts to skip. As you now have a cacophony of the chanting, which sounded like 1,000 voices from the outside, is now just a distorted mess of sludge noise. As the power that was once channeling to the main cultist, as she snarls in fury, seeing her plan starting to disintegrate around her, as the mechanized beast in the middle. Okay, how many did I get during that? Okay, so my timetable has only moved ahead 1 because Baronessa stopped me from getting those tension points. So I still get to go off a little bit. As the metal beast monster in the middle of this lets out a roar in stomps once for a vigor valor check. So you just go to vigor all the way over to the T, and I'm only at a level 1 for it, so you only need to beat a 7.
Okay.
Everyone?
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
As the
I-
ground shakes from its stomp.
T. Well, the one on the floor.
Now, I need to point this out real quick. I don't get any tension points if you guys don't get saga points from doing valor checks.
Yep.
If I only keep 2,
So,
that's a 6.
Yep. Yeah, to 6. The difference is you just take a point of damage.
Okay. I'm on. I'm okay.
Your
How much?
health's
Okay.
already not great.
I'm on 5. I'm alright. Half.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
And then that's
Right,
5 for me, is that?
The gooning to.
The what?
What's it, Duke Nukem? The gooning
Oh.
to Duke Nukem.
Oh, you meant to say that. Okay.
Yeah, I did mean to say that. Yeah.
Right, so, yeah, just for me, it's
It's 5 dice.
5 dice, yeah? Cool.
Yeah. As bad as
Sorry,
you are
I
at
got myself
mysticism,
confused there for a second.
you're awesome at vigor. So yeah, you're super tough. You got it. As you manage to keep your feet amongst the shaking of the ground. All right, now we're on level playing field. The cultist is not surprised and will look up as fools. You will not destroy my plans as we bring back the prophets tonight. She lashes out with her hand. Who do I think is the leader of this? Boy.
Not me.
I mean, you just smashed one. I don't think I really saw exactly what Myriad did.
You want to hit me so bad? You want to hit me so bad?
I do. Okay. All right. I'll do it. You talk me into it. All right. So lashes out her hand, and she fills out the rest of the command of obeyance. So this is going to be a mysticism valor check for you.
Do not quote the dark magic in me, witch. I was there when it was written. Mysticism valor, right?
Alright, Aslan.
Okay, that's only 4 for me. That's not that great. Oh shit, you rolled fucking really well. Jesus Christ, 2 6s, a 5 and a 1. Your bitch may be going down. Hold on.
Uh-uh.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Can
so
is
without
there
doing
a
anything
roll
right
that
now,
I
you're...
could do?
But I take
Oh, sorry.
damage without it, so 13. I'm gonna keep all of that, because I need to.
Okay.
And I'm going to resist. What command did she give me? Obey?
This is the obedience thing that you felt when you first walked in to join the cult of the Machine Head.
Yeah, so the difference there is 13. Oh god, drunk math. Fuck me. That's 4. That's my entire health bar.
You're at 4 right now?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Resisting it. So Baronessa will look the cultist dead and I go, well, fair game. You won't have me though. And drop dead.
All right. As the rest of you see, the Baronessa, just very casually, just in a defiant moment, just drop to the ground. I will tell you right now, the number you got to beat is a 65.
Oh, fuck.
Have fun, boys.
All right. Please, Myriad, what are you going to do? Now, I will say, I'm very excited for this, actually. Because we'll wait till next turn.
Oh, okay. How far are, because obviously you said they're triangulated. How far away are they from each other and from...
Yeah, the whole pit was like 60 meters wide, right? So we can shrink it down to like 40 meters away from each other. It's theater of the mind, so I want you to be able to do most anything that you can do.
Cool. Yeah, in which case then he's going to try and... He sees what happens to Baronessa, and he just... Hey! What the fuck? I'm the one that's meant to die! And just runs up and, he tries to just launch himself at her.
Okay, you're just attacking.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. I am the head cultist. Bring it on. So you're just doing a fight check? Yeah?
Yeah. It is literally just sort of like this angry little ferret thing, just going ballistic. So just wants to go.
Love it. Yeah, 6 dice. You're the aggressor, so you roll the dice first.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Okay.
TPK. TPK. Oh fuck, I probably should have stayed alive and done the whole no you don't think to that. It's 3 6s.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoops.
Alright, well so you got a 12 there, right? Do you want to spend any saga points to keep more?
Right, let's have a look. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong thing there. Oh gosh. Yeah. Can I do one? Yeah, I'll do one.
Okay.
I feel like I'm making a bad decision if I don't do anything, but I feel like I'm doing a bad decision by spending at the same time.
Yeah, I hear you, because you get that final roll. I'm sorry, what was that, Matt?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Buyer's remorse.
You said about the final roll?
Alright, so you want to spend it?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Now, fighting hand-to-hand's not my thing. So, I only get... Okay. Jeez. You did 18 to my 10. Like, no. You slam into her with a fury of 1,000 suns. You want to tell us what that looks like?
Yeah, it's nothing really complicated about it. He just sort of he unleashes his fury. They're his friends, like they're his only two friends in the world, and his whole population of the people that he knows outside of his family has now just halved, and so he's just gonna release all that fury, like tears streaming, like soaking his the fur on his cheeks as he's just letting his hands and feet fly.
Amazing. Myriad,
Huh.
you've seen your compatriot fall. You've seen your other fleece take down the head cultist. The beast still stirs, growing stronger.
Huh. And there's no way of taking it out without getting, 45?
You're down to 55 now.
Oh, 50. Oh, right,
We were
okay,
at 65
yeah.
before. 45, he just needs 15 dice to roll between the two of you, I think, and that will average out to be 45. But again, drunk bitch math is not reliable, so take that
The
with a
best I
pinch
could
of
do is
salt.
potentially try and hack, but part of me's thinking pick up the ferret and run. I was using the ground myriad to sacrifice. Yeah. I think that might have to be the case, because I don't think there's a way of us averaging out to that. What do you think, Sean?
Oh, I feel like they are stacked up against us, and I agree with you. But as Fleece, like just seeing what's happened and what I described last time, I don't think Fleece would agree. I think he'd just be like, "No, we got to get vengeance. Like they just took one of ours, and we're gonna run away." Oh, sorry. Yeah, they just took one of ours, and we're gonna run away. What the fuck are you?
All right, here's what I'm going to do in this moment. Two things are going to happen. The beast is going to let out another roar, which is going to send another shockwave.
Never mind. Let's go.
It's going to be another vigor valor test. Okay, but it's now at a 9. So both roll for that.
Okay, 3d6. Yeah.
You want to take 2 or?
I mean, I'm gonna have to take 2 damage, aren't I? It's 2 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you spend a saga point for the 1, which I don't know if it's worthwhile. But I don't know what your health is at. I haven't looked.
Yeah, I'll use might as well use the saga point for the 1. Take the 1. That means I'm on 4. Whichever part of me's on 4.
Okay. It's 5 dice. Sean?
Yep.
Ouch.
That's an interesting
There we
thing.
go.
If one part of Myriad dies, do both of them die? You die in real life?
The way that I'm doing it in
Find
my
out
head,
soon
the way
enough.
I'm imagining it, no.
Okay.
But it's going to be a while for Myriad to grow back.
Essentially, it's my toe. Now, this is kind of a Ship of Theseus idea as well, because if you split it in half and you're replacing it with new, is one myriad, is the other myriad, or are they 2 separate myriads that become different things?
I think they kept it alive, they become different
From
people.
that point on, like the splitting of a tree.
Exactly.
All right. We now get to one of my favorite mechanics in the game. Are you ready, Baronessa?
Ooh. Me?
You get a choice. Your current action immediately ended. Yep, did that. This reflects the character being too injured to carry on or having disgraced themselves beyond acceptance in society. The player must make a decision whether to continue playing or allow the character to perish. Here are your 3 choices. You may tell a tale of grace. You live, but you gain a scar. and a harrowing tale. Or you can do a heroic death. You're removed from the game, but not before performing a single amazing action. Or you can do an ignoble death. You're removed from the game immediately. And this is my favorite part. The description for the ignoble death is, sometimes it's just time to let the character move on. The character may say a few uninspiring words before leaving the game. Examples: I've never liked you. Or, he's stupid. Or, Monday, more like Kills Day, am I right? So, those are your choices. What would you like to do in this moment?
Okay.
Because the idea of the Tale of Grace and gaining a scar, your character can keep having these near-death experiences up to 5 times before they are gone from the game.
Okay. Question. With the heroic death thing, can my last action be something that affects the plot? Or is it just flavor?
No, it affects it. So, in this case, since we're right by, you can choose to do your heroic death and do the unity point thing with a plus 12 total to your roll.
Oh.
But that's going to be it for your character. In a last gasp of determination, the player may spend unity points, so it's just like you would normally do.
Do I have to spend a unity point? Because I don't have an unity point.
Nope, you're fine.
Okay, good.
You can perform one more action along with the brief speech before their demise from society. You add plus 12 total to the skill check and give everyone else in your group the inspired status, which gives everyone else plus 2 dice for the rest of the scene.
Ooh.
Excellent. I think you see Baronessa kind of fell backwards, you know? Splayed out, almost like making a snow angel. And you just see one hand raised directly up from their prone position to point at the cultist. And you hear, "Got you, bitch," as Baronessa clenches their hand and tries to pull the heart engine out of the robot. Just enough that it can be seen instead of being hidden behind layers of armor to the forward. Boys, get it.
All right, what I'm going to do is, this is the last thing you can do to help out with the overall score. I'll give you a choice here. You want to be a part of the last, like, Unity all-for-one check? Mm-hmm. Or do you want to do this as a solo action, have to roll dice, to lower the overall score that the 2 people left have to get?
My intention here is to have Baronessa pull it out so that the drone necessarily can shoot it, or it can be attacked by the other 2. So whichever one you think that would be.
Okay. I think this is going to go towards the final.
Yeah.
All right. Who has Unity points?
I believe. Yep, I have. I have. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So spend your Unity points that you have to join into this all-for-one check.
Cool.
Because Baronessa is doing a heroic death. I assume this is your heroic death.
Yep, you see the light sort of drain from them, and their skin goes grey as it condenses to their hand and around the heart engine.
I love it so much. All right, so you're going to do a roll too. I think your roll is going to be a mysticism. Boy, what do you think?
Weave
unspoken
would be cheeky, I think. I'm not charming someone though. I'm not trying to be.
The weave's not bad because you're unweaving a spell, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see a problem with that if that's what you want to use.
Sure. You said a plus 12, right?
Yeah.
Is that to the total or to the dices? The total, right?
Yeah, you don't get plus 12 dice. It's plus 12 just total.
Okay. So that's 7.
So you 2 will see the heart engine being pulled from the Mechazilla, as it were. What do you 2 want to do to help in defeating the thing?
Hack it.
Straight up attack it?
Hack
it.
King. Yes.
I'll be the attacking it though.
Perfect. I love it. All right. So we're all going to go in there and roll tons of dice. Let's
Oh yeah.
go.
Well, that's 40, baby.
76.
Well, do you have enough saga points to keep them? So it's just like a regular roll.
Oh, yeah, sorry, duh. How many saga points do I
22.
have?
So you're well. I'll add them up as we go along. So just you alone right now with those 2 dice, those 2 6s plus 12, is at 24.
I can keep 3, so 5, 4, 3, that's 12. So 12 plus 12 is 30.
30.
36, I think, for me.
We need the 6 dice from Fleece.
Sorry. Yep. I got lost of where I was meant to be.
Oh no, you're fine. You're doing great.
And I've got 3 saga points. So can I add those, or are they?
Roll first and see.
Oh,
we end
okay.
up
Cool. So it's 6 first.
Yep.
There we go.
Jiminy Christmas. Okay, so I'm just doing it by math. This is the only time you ever have to do a bunch of math all at the same time. Without adding any saga points, your total scores right now is a 46. Great dice roll. And as the final wish of pulling the heart engine from out of the Mechazilla, as we've gotten to see what Baronessa's action narrated looks like, what does it look like when you hack into Mechazilla, Myriad?
Well, the stuff out of the drone just pours out the bottom of the drone as it sends it crashing into the cultist, and the bit on the floor just kind of goes up the leg and into it, and you don't really see much. It's all on the inside.
Perfect.
Yeah.
In Fleece, what does it look like as you attack the creature?
So yeah, this time we actually see the well, as I said at the start, he's got like a backpack with robot arms, but up until this point it just looked like a backpack. But now he's sort of running up each of the joints as high as he can, and then while he's running up the each of the legs, the robot hands are just sort of undoing any vital like nuts and bolts that it can see as it's going, and it's just sort of, you can see it's just sort of disintegrating as it's by piece just falling apart.
Amazing. Would you like to give one last gasp of inspiration as the light blue powering source around the figure flickers and it starts to fall to pieces, raining in like a perfect shell around you as the sparks fly, reflecting off of the many moons encircled within itself, as you've given yourself to the Covenant for your final act?
I think... yeah, hold on. I think Baronessa literally just, farewell waves jauntily off at their companions as they die. They went out cool and bitching in style, and they're completely content with that. And
as the heart engine falls into the middle of the mess onto the ground, as we pull away, you've defeated the cult of the machine head. You've gotten the engine to return to the government. You are sad. You're beside yourself, as your covenant is now less than one. But this is the price you pay to defend the Alliance from the evils of everyone else not trying to be part of the utopia. Hey!
Oh, that was so good.
fuck yeah.
That was so good.
Let's go.
Wow.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. You could not have asked for a better movie ending. That was incredible.
That was epic.
Well, thank you for giving us your time
Thank
to run
you.
this again. It's you can see the work has been obviously undertaken from when we first played this to now, and yeah, I'm glad I backed this. I'm very glad I backed this.
Yeah,
Finally
that's
fun.
it should do the marketing, I guess. Yep. Hey, and just for you guys didn't know this, but you just play tested the con scenario that I'm going to be running all summer. I didn't know if I could work this into a good 3-hour slot, so I wanted to see if it worked. And so I'll be running this adventure at Gamehole Con, which is sadly in America. But yeah, I didn't know if it would work. I think it was a lot of fun to give you guys. So yeah, you can go get HonourBound, all one word, at Gameonomicon Publishing. Yeah, we worked really hard. We loved it, and it could not have gotten here without you guys. You guys were one of the first people to kind of give us confidence that it might be able to do something. So thank you so much.
No problem.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank
Man,
you.
you're welcome. And of course, thank you for Sean for joining us in this crazy adventure.
No, I got to thank you for inviting me along because yeah, I'm beaming. I am sweating, but I have been screaming in this box for so long. But that was so much fun, and it was, as you said, like with the like playing more with the theatre of the mind. It really did feel like a more collaborative storytelling experience than ones that I've had before. And the ones that we do play with normally are focused more on storytelling than the gameplay. So, yeah, I've got to show this off to other people now.
Definitely. Well, I mean, Jerod, if you'd like to again say where people can find you and whatnot.
Yeah, you can find HonourBound on the drive-through RPG. HonourBound, all one word, spelled the American way, unfortunately. Yeah, I know.
Horrific.
Yeah, that's where you can find it. There is another game that I'm going to hit you guys up with that I'm working on this summer called
Oh.
Legends of the Cursed Riders, using a very similar system, except you are vampires and zombies and whatever in the Wild West, dealing a lot with folklore from around the world is the idea. So,
Oh, mate. Oh, sorry, I've gone proper Cockney, but yeah, that sounds awesome.
Well, if there's a playtest, Sean, I'm sure we can invite you again.
Oh, no. Give others an opportunity to enjoy it too. I won't be selfish, but yes, please.
Okay. We'll get in chats after this then. Yeah, Sean, tell people where they can find you.
Yes, yeah, you can find me at Sean Antony Voiceover or Sean Antony VO, seanantonyvo@gmail.com. Shut Up and Answer the Question is my podcast with Ethan Lawrence, my fantastic co-host. And yeah, if you like watching people play video games badly, then it's also Loudmouth Gaming on YouTube.
Right. And with that, it's A Pint of Cthulhu signing off once again at just about 20 past 11. Good night, everyone. Have fun and bye-bye.
Love you, bye!
Bye.